This is probably going to be posted earlier on as a filler when I don't feel like editing one of the ones that need editing. So this is out of sequence probably. But I figured I had a chance now to give you a tour of the ship. And alright, I've already been, I don't know, week and a half or so. We were out at sea. The engineer dislocated and fractured his finger, so we had to come in and we had to get rid of a guy that quit, and we're desperately trying to find another guy, and then we're going to be throwing off lines in a little bit and getting back out there for probably another 8 days. Yeah, and then I'll be coming in. But I'll give you the tour of the ship. Right now we're below deck on part of the factory floor. Over there's the header. That's where we chop off the fish's head. Then in there it gets gutted by hand. Pretty easy actually. 2-finger in, a little twist, and poof, clean. And they get sorted into different sizes and kinds in those tubs. And then they're put in back there. They're labeled and panned. These aluminum pans. These are the worst thing on the ship. They're put into those. We got 2 of these down into the hold. These are the super freezers we use. They collapse onto themselves. It's pretty neat actually. Except when you have to break the freezers, which is when you have to take the frozen solid pans I was just showing you that get sorted, and one of these labels put on it, weighed, all of that. Well, they get put into those, compressed down, so when they come out, they go in over mound and come out solid bricks in the pans. You slam them up down here. This shoots hot water. Well, better when there's actual water pumping through your system. Then there's that thing goes in between here. It goes through the hot water sprayer. Guy comes over, puts them through this thing, and that's how we get them out of the pans. Then they're backed over here and sewn up with this really neat little sewing gun thing, and then they are put into one of the 2 holds. Now, through this heading station, where I usually work is out there. There's 2 bleeding stations. That's where I work. I'll show you that in a minute after we get everything's out of sequence. Deal with it! This is where we head the giant fish. Yes, we get fish that are like, I don't know, probably almost 100 pounds, and we put them through the big header. Let's see. From that we go. Motion sickness. You guys can deal with it. This is one of the entrances to our bait locker slash, well, where we keep some of the frozen foods. I'll show you more in a second, but this is the gear room. Racks for the pans. Pump room. First time I've actually seen that door open, so that was a cool thing for both of us. Alright, when we're picking up the gear in the front of the boat way up over where I work, it gets fed through this pipe that goes through the entire length of the ship about, and there will be guys here fixing the gear and making it come and look like one of these. Each one of these is called a mag. Now, ew, there's some bait left. It's supposed to be clean. At that station, we put new hooks, get rid of old bait if there's any left on, and then rack it on one of these. And we just put miles and miles out. We put 68 mags out for one line. And, yeah. Ooh, up here, I haven't got to do this yet, but I'm hoping to. Alright, the hooks get pushed up here, and then it gets grabbed, and then shot through right there, and it's an auto baiter. It's just really cool. You just feed bait through that little, I don't know if you can tell, there's little spikes there, and it grabs the bait, and you overlap the squid, and that's how you bait it. Yep, that's pretty cool. I want to do this before I leave. Here's where we put bait when we're gonna be fishing in a few hours. We have to take it out of the deep freeze and put it, oh crap. We just got done moving like 300 cases of bait out of the hold into the meat locker. So now we're gonna have to take some out of here and put back over there. And when the ship's moving, that's it. And look, Big Brother is watching. Cameras everywhere and microphones. I think the captain can hear me right now, actually, through one of the microphones. I think they're auto on this end. I don't know. Down there is a skipper. I take that pan and it makes it so we have 2 wet floors. See how we're on this grating? We're on this grating because the ocean actually washes over. While we're standing here, waves come over and through all of this. Yeah, it's real big butts. Alright, over here is actually the beginning of it. Okay, so the gear comes in through here. Now we have one of the more experienced guys. You'll be standing right there, and this is a big hole in the side of the ship that opens and shuts. The gear will come over these horns, and he has to gaff everything, otherwise it gets tangled up and it's really bad. But then the line will come up. See this rope? We hook the gear that's gonna be coming through to here, and then it gets threaded through that ship, through this thing that takes the bait off, and it will open and close like a clam when the fish is in there. Around the wheel, and then it goes into there, and then that's the starting of that pipe that I was showing you earlier. Alright. Now what's cool is, even if you notice how these are just stainless steel, well, the waves actually will push any fish dropped in this one that's angled down out of the ship, push it up, down this one to here, then it goes up, and this is my station because I kind of suck and I'm slow. So fish after fish after fish comes here, and this thing will just get mounded up, and I have to try and keep cutting everything. Then I slide it over this thing. Just comes over onto this, and then that thing weighs it. And that's a huge pain in the ass, actually, because you can't touch this. This scale, apparently they put, it costs like $30,000, I'm told. And then this ceiling here, see, we're on top of the cargo hold. Where I'm standing, the solid looking part, that's not that stuff. We take those off for offload. There's 2 of them in here. But they put this roof that with the crane they can pick it up and move it like a folding table just to protect this thing. But yeah, so that's basically that part. Goes in, does all that. I cut their throats so they can start bleeding. They wait in that right up there, that's actually 2 tanks. And with this sliding bar here, I control which tank the fish I'm sending in go to. I pull it back, it goes into one, push forward into other. They yield. What? Yeah, sure. Doing the video tour for the blog.
Alright, well, song or run, we'll get the headphones real quick.
Alright. Washer, dryer. Smells of bacon right now. That's where people go to find their liquor they hid and drank in between lines. That's one of the suspects right there.
There are doctors who deal with people who have lots of food allergies.
My bunk. Yes, it's a mess. Let's see. Yeah, I believe he did.
You leaving right now? Oh no. I didn't see you at food. Oh, you scared the shit out of me. Crew said we leaving right now?
Bro, we've been gone, man. We were looking for you.
Alright.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Oh, you don't need music?
No, I got music right here.
This a camera?
No, this is an MP3 player. This is a camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. The galley. The cook.
There are reasons why European countries will have nothing
So,
to do with those.
close are the bunks.
You know, I think it's weird, like when I go, like,
These are more bunks.
everybody knows it's really bad.
The bathroom. Down there, I'm not allowed. Only the mechanics can go. Our refrigerator. Label. Let's see what else. You know, why don't we go on top of the deck? Oh, here's the digital readout for how many pounds of fish we've caught. Now, we only weigh the, hey, it's only the cod we weigh, right? Or is it halibut? And we're not supposed to catch cod. Now I'll figure out. Put one of those little sticker windows on this video. Alright, this is above. We're in part of Dutch Harbor, not the main part. This is the fueling station. I don't know, Rex might know what I'm talking about. We're further out. We're at the deck still. Yay. I miss being able to eat when we're out at sea. I'll be lucky to eat an apple a day. Let's see. All the instruments, everything's up there. This is where we put our garbage when we're not out, when we're out at sea. Here's our flagpoles, our buoys, our anchors we put down at the beginning and end of the lines. Gotta keep them down there. This actually leads down to the tackle room I was showing you, the gear room. And then we have random barrels of rope and everything. And, well, we haven't used these at all as far as I know. But I'm not on top of the ship very often because, well, actually no one is. We do all of our gearing from down in this hole. These marker flags, they get thrown out there. There's one on each side. So I think that's to help the captain navigate and not run over the line or something. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know that much. Yeah. It's, I don't know, maybe like 10 in the morning, so it's not morning here yet. God, but Alaska is just beautiful. It needs more trees here, though. Dang it. Now, next time, if we dock here when we come back, me and a couple of guys have decided we're going to climb to that peak right up there. It looks like a lot right now, but it's probably only like a 2-hour hike. And this is the Clipper Endeavor. Ooh, side note, I actually have photos and we'll be putting in a slideshow. I got to see the Wizard, oh god, and one of the other deadliest catch boats. They're moored, I don't know, about a mile up the road from here in between the main Dutch harbor and this Dutch harbor. Good stuff. Real good stuff. Alright. And with that, I say, I'm about to go back to sea and it'll be, it's hard to say fun. I do enjoy it to a point, but I'm mostly looking forward to getting home. For some unknown reason, I seem to miss you folks. Didn't see that coming. So, yeah. From the Bering Sea, Dutch Harbor.